Shalom, family. This is Wanda. This is by Diaspora Connect. Shalom, Mambo, Habari, greetings. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the channel. This is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect. Thank you so much for tuning in. Decided to do a video for you today. Trying to be more consistent because trying to get my watch hours up, so when I do apply again for monetization, then I'll have some videos, doing a thing, getting through the algorithm. So do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Make sure you like the video so it can get into circulation. So if there's anybody that's interested in the content or anything that I am sharing with you, they could go ahead and get, the video and listen and learn. So today I wanted to talk about, actually, I want to share with you some of the conversations that I have when I'm out and about, uh, in Tanzania, and I'm not with an English speaker. A lot of people say to me, especially locals, they say, I never hear you speak Swahili on your channel. Well, I tell them primarily because the audience is most of my demographics speak English, so not a lot of I don't have a lot of foreign speakers or other languages besides Swahili because I'm here in Tanzania. So I'm going to share a little bit of some of the things that I have to say, kind of like on a regular basis, and please keep in mind that these words are going to just come from my mind. Like I don't have a list that I wrote down that I want to share with you. I wanted to share with you as going about my day, and I'm going traveling here and there and doing things that I actually have to say um, when I don't have an English speaker with me and I'm out and about. And even if the local Tanzanian that I'm dealing with, even if they can speak English, I still speak to them in Swahili because um, yeah, because I'm so used to speaking it to locals, I tend to speak English and Swahili together when I'm speaking with someone who is a Swahili speaker. So, for example, if I go to a restaurant, right? And we'll start off with restaurants. I was going to start off with fruit stand, but I'll start off with like a restaurant. So if I go to a restaurant and I have I'm ordering some food. And so I usually order a small cold water. So I'll say to the waitress or waiter, uh, Maji midogo baridi. Maji midogo baridi, small cold water. Maji, bid- Maji midogo baridi. And then when I speak English to a local, I usually change my accent. I don't speak English to them like I speak to you. I just change the accent. So if I'm talking to them in English, I just change the accent. It's just an automatic thing. And some people hear me and they're like, listen to you. But it seems like when I do that, the locals understand my English a little bit more because they learn UK English. They don't learn USA English, American English. They don't learn American English. They learn the UK English, and that's proper English. So sometimes we have to pronounce the certain words the way that they're accustomed to them. So if I'm talking to them and I'll say, if I say I don't like something, I don't like, I'll say I don't like, I won't say I don't like that. I'll just say I don't like kaka, that I don't like. They say you don't like, I say I don't like. So it's just certain things that I say. So I ask for water, and then if I want samaki, or I'll say if I'm looking, for example, if I'm out looking for a restaurant and I'll ask someone, chakula, that's food, food, that's food. So I'll say chakula, so they'll tell me where I can get food from. If I'm in a bajaji and I need to give directions and he doesn't speak English, so I have to give him directions to my house. So I'll say, kaka, or, kaka, moja kwa moja, that's go straight. Moja kwa moja, and then I'll say kulia, that's right. And then kushoto, that's left. So moja kwa moja, kulia, moja kwa moja, so I'm telling them straight, right, or left. kushoto, kulia, moja kwa moja. So I'm giving directions in Swahili. And then when I get to my home, as they're pulling up to my house, I'll say, moja kwa moja. And so as I'm getting to towards my home, it's on the right. So I'll say, pole pole, that's slow down. And then I'll say, hapa, here, niambani. So I'll say moja kwa moja, pole pole. I'll say hapa niambani. So here, my house. So then I'll get out and, shingapi, how much? So these are things that I usually say um, for directions. When I go to the fruit stand, I go up. I'll tell them what I want. I'll say mambo, say salama, your greeting, peace, what's up, hi. Hi is habari, but I usually say either mambo or salama. So I go and I'm looking around. I'll say, oh, patachichi, avocado, nyanya, tomato, kitungu is an onion. So whatever you want. Mananasi, that's a pineapple. Uh, um, uh, I'm trying to think of the different fruits I like. Mandazi, the baked goods, indizi, a banana. So whatever, pili pili is the little pepper. Um, Tiki tiki maji, that's a watermelon. Um, Popo, that's a pawpaw, that's papaya. So whatever you like to eat, you just say it to them. And if you don't know how to say the fruit or vegetable you want, you just point to it and say, ah, you know, and so sometimes I'll point and say, Shingapi. I'll point, say, Padachichi Shingapi. So how much is this avocado? And then they'll say, and then I'll say Sawa. That's okay. So, I'll say Padachichi, Dada, Kaka Padachichi, Shingapi. They'll say how much. And I'll say, okay, I'll say, Hapana Sati, no thank you. Or I say that if it's too much, I'll be like, you know. So it's things like that that I do as I'm walking around. So I know how to ask for the food. I know how to ask for the different, things I buy. I know how to give directions. Um, I know that food is the first thing you should learn. Your foods and your water, maji, and then your greetings, of course. Good morning, habari za asubuhi, good afternoon, habari za mchana, good evening, habari za jioni, good evening, and then usually in the evenings I'll say usiku wema, that's have a good evening. So if I'm with my driver and it's evening, like habari za enjoying, that's evening. If I'm getting out, I'll say habari za asubuhi. I'll say usiku wema, that's have a good evening. They'll say nawewe pia, you do the same. Nawewe pia, you do the same. So that's what they'll say back to me. So those are the greetings as far as good morning, good evening, afternoon. A lot of times they say mambo VP, what's up, how you doing? And I'll say I'm cool, uko poa, I'm cool. And then they'll say Nico poa. They cool. Like they'll say I'm cool. So they'll say Nico poa, and I'll say uko poa, I'm cool. They say I'm cool, Nico poa. Um, let's see. You're cool. They'll say Nico poa, you're cool. I'll say uh uko poa, I'm cool, and they'll say you're cool. So it's like a back and forth that we do. Um, what else? And you can say Mambo and Zima. Hey, you say hi. How are you doing? Or are you okay? How are you doing? And then they'll say Inzuri or however they're doing. And then I'll say Ukopoa or I'll say Inzuri Sana, doing good. Yeah. So if you like something, you can say happy about something. You like something in Zuri Sana's. You're very happy in Zuri. If it's hot and how you say that? Let's see. Yoto, hot. Yoto san is very hot. Yoto. Um, what else? Boridi, that's cold. So cold is very boridi. We don't normally say that unless you want a cold drink. Or mufu. What is it? Um, How you say that? Uh, I'm forgetting. I'm trying to think of all the words that I say. Let's see. I can't think of it. I was thinking of something else. But anyway, there's so many words coming to my mind now because I'm trying to share with you that I actually do speak Swahili when I'm out and about. When I'm doing my videos, I don't normally speak Swahili in the videos because most of the audience is English speaking, but I do speak it as I'm, being here for almost 4.5 years now. I have to speak it because when I visit Morogoro, a lot of people there don't speak English, so you have to know something. You can always, use your Translate app, and if you want to know how to speak the word, you just put it. Barafu. That's what I was thinking. That's ice. Barafu. You can always pull up your translation app on your phone and whatever word you want to say or whatever phrase or sentence you type it in English and convert it to Swahili for you. That's a lot of ways how that's a way that I am learning Swahili is through the app, through the Translate app. So I don't take a class. I don't take lessons. I'm not paying for that. I learn at my own pace, and it may be slow because some people say, "Oh, one my old landlord said to me one time, you've been here 3 years and you still can't really speak Swahili fluently and Wazungu, they're only here for 6 months and they speak fluently. I'm like, well, I'm not Wazungu. I'm not Wazungu. So you can't compare me to them. Yeah, I was feeling some kind of way when he was like, but they could do it and you been here all this time and you know, yeah, I was feeling some kind of way, but I learn at my own pace. I don't feel like it's a rush. I don't feel rushed like I have to you gotta learn this, you gotta learn this. Um, I'm learning at my own pace and I'm learning enough to be able to do a lot of things. I'm learning the monies. I'm still, learning the 1 through 10. I know when I get up there into El Funini, into the 20s, I don't know that yet. So when it's 20 something, then I have to ask them to type it. So I have my calculator. So if I'm buying something and it's over $20, 20 T shillings, then I'll have them type it in my phone on my calculator. Say, put here, and then they'll type how much it is because they may not always be able to say it. They'll just in English, so they'll just type it for me. I know it's I think 20,000 Elfo Shanini. I think that's 20. I think. See, I'm not good with after 10. After 10, I get confused. So I'm still trying to learn. But 1 through 10, I know. I used to get mixed up with 5 and 8. I used to get fixed up with Nani and Tano and Nani. 5 and 8, I used to get mixed up with those two numbers. So, but I'm learning it now. I'm getting it now. So, but yeah, it's just a learning process. Every day is learning the language. And I love Swahili, and I like it also because it's like locals say a lot that it's easy. And the reason that they say that I can understand that is because the way the word is written is the way it sounds. So if we see a word and we try to pronounce it, just knowing how to pronounce words in English, we can probably figure out how the word is pronounced because the way it is written is the way it sounds, you know. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to do that video and share a little bit of the Swahili. I'm trying to think of what else that I normally say. Um, Okay, so you already know Rafiki, you already know no problem. Hamnashida, I say that a lot, no problem. If I ask for something and they can't do it or something happens, they'll say Pole, that's sorry. And then I'll say, oh, Hamnashida, no problem, no problem. No worries, you already know that from the movie Lion King. um, let's see what else. Yeah, just different words I know. And so with all the words together, it's almost like I'm speaking fluently because I kind of add them all together, but it's not a long-winded back and forth conversation that I can have. I can throw words in there. And a lot of times if a local is talking to me and if I listen to them, I can kind of understand what they're talking about because I'll hear certain words that I know, and then I can put two and two together and oh, they're talking about this. oh, they're referring to this. And same with me, if I'm telling them something and I'm trying to get them to understand what I'm saying, I'll throw some Swahili words in there. As I'm speaking English, I'll, add words in there. Like if they speak English and I go out to eat and I'll say, can I have um I want some, chipsies, French fries. I'll say chipsies, and I'll have samaki fish, or some. Can I have a glass of chai tea, or just different words that they use? I just incorporate Swahili in with the English that I speak when I'm speaking to a Swahili speaking person, even if they speak English. So basically, that's what I do, and it helps me to learn and it helps me to remember the words as well when I do that. So yeah, but that's kind of like this video for today. I just wanted to share with you that I do know some Swahili now. Just because I come on this channel and most of my videos are in English does not mean that I don't have to speak Swahili around, because I'm in a local area. So I walk around a lot. I'm shopping and buying, all kind of stuff. So I get clothes made. I do a lot of business. I got cups made and different things. I have to speak some Swahili to them because they don't always know these specific words in English. Even the fruits and vegetables, sometimes they don't know the English, so I have to say it in Swahili. So it is giving me practice and I am learning. So slow, slow, it's coming along. So, and also the final thing is when I go somewhere and I don't, if they speak to me in Swahili outside of what I know, I'll just tell them kidogo, kidogo. That's a little bit of Swahili. Kidogo, kidogo, Kiswahili. Little bit. Poli, poli. It's very slow. So I know a little bit of Swahili, and I'm learning slow, slow. So you say kidogo, kidogo, Kiswahili, poli, poli. It means you know a little Swahili and you're learning slowly. And they'll say, okay. So they'll understand that you're new, you're learning, So, but anyway, that's what this video is about. I had to that go ahead and keep them coming. Every time I think of an idea to do a video on, this I felt like would be a good one, so you can kind of hear that I do speak some Swahili, and I wanted to have you hear how it sounds when I speak it. So. But yeah, so anyway, that's the end of this video. I'll do another one in the next couple of days. Thank you for tuning in. Please go through my playlist about business. If you're interested in doing business here, I have a playlist. If you are interested in relocating or doing business, hit me up at diasporaconnect0@gmail.com. Diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, and I do relocation and business consultations here in Tanzania. I have left America back in 2020, moved to Tanzania, relocated to Tanzania, and been here for 4 years now. So going on five, going on 4.5. So thank you so much for tuning in. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. I have shirts that I am selling, family. I have t-shirts I'm selling with my logo, my business logo. Yes, yes, yes. I One of my subscribers and friends, she shared with me a website where I can create my t-shirts and I can create my mugs, coffee mugs. So now they are available for those who live in the West that want to support me. If you want to buy a mug, if you want to buy a t-shirt to support my business, it's on Teesprings, but I can share with you the link. I haven't been able to put it on YouTube, the link on YouTube, because I got a strike on my channel, and I won't be able to be monetized until I apply again in December. So after that, I'll be able to put links, but right now I can't do that. So if you're interested in purchasing one of my t-shirts to support me, they can deliver it to you. It's through a company called Teesprings. They can deliver it to you, to your house, and I get a percentage of the sale. So, blue t-shirts, and it's a black mug with my logo. I can share the link with you if you email me at diasporaconnect0@gmail.com. Diasporaconnect0@gmail.com. And you can support me by buying a t-shirt or a mug. And also, I have mugs that I have here in Africa as well that I got made. They're up here. And I don't know if you can see them. Let's see. Let me lift this up. And I have some t-shirts that I'm going to get made as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have some T-shirts made as well that people who are in Tanzania, they can purchase a mug, and I'm selling those for $5 or 12,500 T-shillings. And I'm gonna get some T-shirts made here. So if you're here and you want to order a T-shirt, you can get one. And it's advertisement for me, Diaspora Connect, my business. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, hit on the notification bell to be notified. So whenever I do a new video or live, you'll be notified. Yeah, this is how I sleep with my hair, y'all. I decided to just leave it like this because um, I didn't feel like doing nothing to it. So, yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll do another video in the next couple of days. I'm going to say shalom, salama, peace, family. See you guys in the next video.